Hi everybody. Today we wanted to give you an idea of what e-learning is going to look like this coming fall. We're really excited to share this with you. We do want to have one caveat before we begin. Please understand that our room is currently being used for conditioning for basketball and football because our gym is under construction. So you're going to see all kinds of mess. Please forgive it. However, what we're going to do is show two different scenes. The first is going to be from the perspective of the student at home and what that looks like on their side of the Zoom meeting. Then we'll give a brief tour of the hardware that we're using so you see how it all happens, and then we'll do the same scene again, but this time from the perspective of someone in the class. All right, so let's get started.
Okay, so now you're at home, and normally you'd see your whole self on the screen. We're just showing this so that you can kind of see what I see on my phone right now. I would have my instrument, I'd have my music in front of me, and I would be wearing headphones. That's important. Okay, so here we go.
All right, good morning, everybody. Good to see you all today. If you would please, let's go ahead and start with our warm-up. The first thing we're going to do is play our concert F. And ready? Here we go. 1, 2, concert F, and
So right now, I would be playing my instrument. I would play the concert F as Mr. Schwint counts it off, and I would be doing the warm-up with the class. Because I have my headphones on and there's a microphone in the middle of the room, I would hear the whole band around me. It would feel like I'm playing with the whole ensemble.
trombones. That sounded really good. Nice job on that. Ms. Zahn, what did the trombones do to make it sound as good as it just did?
So now what I would do is I would touch the screen, unmute myself. I really thought that the trombones used a great amount of air to make that great sound.
That's a great answer, Ms. Zahn. Great. All right, so everybody,
And I would unmute
please,
myself.
let's go ahead and go to
Or I would mute
our
myself, actually.
tone. Let's do our tone checks. We're going to go right down through, start with the flutes. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Flutes play. Clarinets. Do, 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 do. All right, Ms. Zahn, if you would please go ahead and unmute yourself and play your tone note.
So I'll unmute myself. I would then play my tuning note at that point. Ba-bum.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Zahn. Good job. And we continue. Okay. So let's go ahead. Oh, Ms. Zahn, when you did that, though, please make sure you remember to keep your corners set, chin flat. Flat chin all the way through there so that we get that really good tone. All right. Nice job on that, Ms. Zahn. Okay. Let's go ahead then, and we're going to get ready to play our music, but I want to first share a video with you all of the President's Own playing the same piece. So let's go ahead and do that now. And it'll take me just a second to get this connected. Really listen to the articulation. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to pause it. Full screen. All right, so that gives us an idea of what we want to sound like. Ms. Zahn, tell me what you thought of the clarinet articulation through that passage.
So then again, I would unmute myself, and then I would answer the question about what I thought about the clarinet articulation. I thought that they were very clear and precise on their articulation.
Right, Ms. Zahn, I would agree with you 100%. Now, Brian,
Then I would go ahead and unmute myself
to
again.
make that sound as clear and precise as what Ms. Zahn just described. Right. Okay, so now let's go ahead and play that piece of music together. Ready? Everybody, 1, 2, and
So again, at that point, I'd have my headphones on, the band's playing, I'm playing along with them. My microphone is muted, so it's not coming through into the classroom, but then I still feel like I'm part of the ensemble.
Okay, so now you've seen what it looks like from the student's perspective at their home. Let's take a quick look at the technology that is working here to make all of these things come together. We have our sound being picked up by a microphone that's set up right here in the white and by my lapel mic that I'm wearing. All of that sound goes into this red box down here. Now the top black box is picking up the wireless lapel mic, goes into the red box. The red box sends all of the sound to the computer. At the same time, my phone is what is acting as my camera, and it is connected to the computer as well as sending its signal in there. I'm using the phone because it's a much better quality image than I would get from the built-in webcam. All of that goes to the computer. I'm using a program called OBS. The OBS program then sends it to Zoom, and that's what allows us to do the Zoom. Then we take the Zoom image and sound and project it to Screen Beam that's been installed in all of our school programs, and we run it through the sound. And then the image is put up on our screen so that I can monitor the students, and the students can see what's going on with me through the camera. Then at the front of the room, up here where I'm teaching from, is an iPad, and I've downloaded and installed Chrome Desktop for my computer and the iPad, which allows me to control the computer at the front of the room from my iPad. All of those things, and I put a keyboard in front, a cheap wireless keyboard in front of it so that I could type if I need to do anything of that nature. So that's how the inside of the room looks. And of course, not all of that is necessary. You can definitely just use small parts and pieces of it for whatever you want to put together and make it happen. All right, so here we are now watching it from the classroom side. Same scene, same everything. So we start at the beginning. And good morning, everybody. Wonderful to see you all today. Let's go ahead and play our concert F as a warm-up. Ready? And 1, 2, ready, and bomb. And everybody's playing. And of course, that sound is going through that white microphone as well as my lapel mic, going to Ms. Zahn's earphones in the other room. Now, normally she'd have a clarinet playing, but we don't have it with us today. But she's in that room playing. We can't hear her at this moment, but she can hear all of us. Okay, and we finish that up. And I say, okay, trombones. Wow, that sounded really good. Ms. Zahn, what did the trombones do to make themselves sound so strong on that concert F?
I think that they used a lot of really great air.
Great answer, Ms. Zahn. That's exactly right. We want to make sure that we all remember to use that kind of great air. That's exactly what we want to. And now let's go ahead and play our note, please, our tone notes. We can check everybody's tone. Flutes, do, 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 do. Clarinets, do, do, do. All right, and Ms. Zahn, if you would please unmute yourself and play your tone note. Do. Beautiful, Ms. Zahn, that's exactly right. Make sure we're continuing to work on getting those teeth away from the reed, corners in. Nice and set with those. That's exactly right. Good for you. All right. So now let's go ahead and get ready to play our music. While you're putting the music up on the stand, let's check out a video of the Marine Band playing that same thing. And come over here. And of course, I'll be honest with y'all, this is kind of new for me too, so I am learning how to do a better job of controlling these things. And I will definitely get much quicker as the year goes on. And by year goes on, I mean in 2 weeks. So now you can see that I could ask the students in the room to simply turn their chairs, because they're still 6 feet apart in every direction, turn their chairs and watch the video on the back screen while Ms. Zahn and all the students that are e-learning get that same thing, the sound's coming through the room, as well as going to the e-learners. Finish that up. And I would ask them to listen to the articulation before they listen to that recording. Ms. Zahn, tell me about the articulation that you heard them using.
The clarinet articulation in particular was very clear and precise.
Great answer. Brian, how did they get that articulation so clear and precise? What were they doing? And then Brian would answer. Then, okay, everybody, let's go ahead and play the piece of music. Go ahead and put it on your stands. Make sure you're ready to go. And of course, at this point, at home, Ms. Zahn's doing the same thing. And here we go. 1, 2, ready, and ba-bum, ba-bum. And it will sound exactly like the Marine Band playing the Lincolnshire Posy, or not. But that just gives you a little bit of an idea of some of our concepts, some of the things that we are thinking about for our e-learners. And we're really excited to get this thing started and to continue to expand it and make it grow. If you have ideas, please let us know. If you have questions about how we're doing these things or would like help setting up your classroom in any of these same ways, please let us know. If you are at home and you're going to be an e-learner and you want to know more, please email us as well. But that's just to give you a real brief overview of some of our planning for e-learning. All right, y'all, have a wonderful day. We hope we get to see you all real soon.